The cold wind blew across the empty streets of the city. Raindrops formed small puddles on the sidewalks. The dim glow of streetlights reflected softly in the water. Saifor walked slowly along the sidewalk. His worn-out shoes splashed lightly in the puddles. He hugged a thin blanket around his shoulders for warmth. His eyes scanned the street, looking for any chance to earn a small dollar, every step heavy with exhaustion. Riaz's laughter echoed in Saifor's memory, a small, joyful sound amidst his struggles. He imagined his son walking to school safely. The neon lights of a distant diner flickered. Saifor paused, hoping for kindness. A stranger's smile offered a small meal. He sat under an overpass, watching the cars rush by without noticing him. Yet he held on to a quiet determination. Rain fell steadily now, dripping from the edges of his thin coat, but he refused to shiver in despair. He whispered to himself softly, "For Riaz, I can endure anything." The words a lifeline in the dark night. A cardboard sign in his hand trembled. He sold it to a passerby. A small victory, but enough for a warm cup of coffee. He watched the city lights, reflecting in the puddles like distant stars, and felt a fleeting sense of hope. Riaz's school backpack appeared in his mind again, small hands gripping the straps tightly, dreaming of a life free from hunger and fear. He crouched beside a fire hydrant, its heat a tiny shield against the cold. He closed his eyes for a brief moment. The streets seemed endless, every corner a reminder of loss, every shadow a silent challenge. A local NGO volunteer approached him, listened quietly, and offered a chance for a temporary job. He smiled faintly. A spark of hope ignited in his chest. This was a beginning, small but real. That night, under the dim streetlight, he held Riaz's hand tightly, whispering, "Son, we will make it, I promise." Riaz's eyes sparkled with trust, the warmth of hope reflected in their gaze. Saifor felt renewed strength within him. He stood slowly, water dripping from his coat, yet his posture reflected unwavering resolve. The wind howled through the alley, but he did not flinch. Every step forward was a triumph. Pain and despair lingered like shadows, yet he faced them head-on, refusing to surrender. Each night became a lesson, a reminder of resilience, a test of patience and courage. He watched other fathers pass by, carrying bags, children laughing beside them, and silently promised himself he would get there too. In quiet moments, he recited small prayers, for warmth, for strength, for hope. The city never slept. Lights flickered endlessly, but he found peace in his determination. Every drop of rain, every cold gust of wind strengthened his will. He collected small cardboard signs, each sail a step forward, each coin a symbol of survival. He walked past bustling stores, people busy with their lives, yet his heart held a quiet courage. Night turned into early morning. The first light touched the buildings. He held Riaz's dream close. His coat thin, shoes worn, yet he remained standing, unbroken, resilient, hopeful. Even when hunger gnawed at his stomach, or exhaustion threatened to sink him, he took a deep breath and kept moving. Through every dark alley, every puddle-filled street, he carried the weight of fatherly love. He stopped briefly, looking at the city skyline, and smiled faintly, knowing they could survive. Exhausted but standing, he embodied courage, determination, and the unwavering power of a father's love.